record, all my peers are seeing me as a songwriter, and I've been writing songs with this man and other people, trying to make others happy. And I think this is the first record I wrote to make myself happy and try to build, because you can't love anyone until you love yourself. And I feel like this is the first record I'm finally loving myself.
All right.
Yeah, that was so beautifully put. I'm so
Hold
glad
my
we got
hand,
that
Chris,
on
while we
camera.
talk about it, okay? Tell me you love me. No.
No, we also fought over a lot of stuff to get it right where it needed to be. And it's like, if you're not passionate enough to really, have some disagreements, you're probably not working on anything too great, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It has to be great. There's so much good stuff out there, So I feel like we really focused on making something truly great and iconic for you.
Kiss me on the mouth right now.
Volume.com/lightning100, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
To take a peek here inside the studio. So you guys going to play a song or two for us, right? Yeah.
Let's do Life is Easy.
Okay.
I have a song. We have a song featured. We featured Billy Strings. It's a Nashville collab. Billy Strings, Steve Poltz, Daniel Donato, and then Mike Gordon.
Holy
That
cow.
sounds so fun
the
already.
Beeffish.
Right?
I want to be in that fire pit.
Yeah.
It was a jam band. I can't say the
Gumbo,
word. There's a
souffle.
jam band gumbo. Yeah.
Jam band gumbo is perfect.
It's jam band
Yeah.
gumbo. Okay. See, I'm doing good at this.
You're doing great.
Early mornings. This is when you need Frasco.
That's right. And we've got him, ladies
Here
and
we go.
gentlemen.
Let's go.
Andy Frasco live here in the Lightning 100 studio.
All right. The water is poisonous. The government's treasonous. There's chemtrails in the sky and we're all breathing it. The border is porous. The billionaires bore us. They're burning down the trees to build a new forest. Yeah, the crabs in the pot will try to pull you down. And the folks you thought were friends could start to bum you out. But the gears all work together if they're greasy. But if you let it be, life is easy. There we go, Chris. Go get him, baby. The heat is horrible. The poison's pourable. They got depression on demand, now it's storable. The pinball's tilty. The judge is guilty. Everything I've ever loved is trying to kill me. Yeah, the crabs in the pot will try to pull you down. And the folks you thought were friends could start to bum you out. But the gears all work together, they're greasy. But if you let it be, life is easy. The heat, they say the bombs are gonna fall. Everybody run for cover from it all. But I just walked outside. Those birds, they're singing songs. The bullies teasing us. No one's pleasing us. They're lighting up the grill and trying to season us. That's a Go Buta line. We're all eating up the things they're feeding us. They're selling us the blood while they're all bleeding us. Yeah, the crabs in the pot will try to pull you down. And the folks you thought were friends could start to bum you out. But the gears all work together if they're greasy. But if you let it be, life is easy. If you let it be, life is easy. If you let it be, life is easy. Ain't life easy, Go Buta?
So easy, man.
Thank you. All right.
Well, 3 chords and the truth, right? There's probably maybe more than 3 chords there, but
Maybe 4, 3.5.
but, yeah.
Three
But
and a
the
half.
truth is
Well,
there.
3.5 diminished technically, so yeah.
I got a crazy story about this.
I'm ready.
The bridge. Gelbute is such a. He has got an ear. I'm like I
Suzuki
gush about
trained,
him.
you know.
Suzuki trained. Shout out Andrew Bird. But we had a bass line on it, and there was like 3 weeks before it was about to come out. He's
2 weeks.
It was 2 weeks before, and he finally listened to the master.
I listened to it in
brother.
in a car. I listened to it in a car where I could really hear the bass. Don't listen to mixes on your phone.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that.
And that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're serious about your craft, don't listen to a mix on your cell phone. Get a life.
So if you got that, if you got that '99 Camry, brother, listen to that. Listen to all
That's
your
what my
hard
Dean
work.
uses.
I mean, I got a 2007
So we had
Honda,
to
I
go
get it.
get a new bass line. He's like, we're not putting this song. I'm like, I already sent it to the label. And he's like, hit up Mike Gordon. And we text Mike. I'm like, he doesn't want anything to do with Frasco band. And I texted him. I'm like, yeah, I wrote a song with Chris Gelbute. He's like, yeah, I'll play it.
We're buddies.
Yeah.
He's a friend.
But that's like a Gelbute thing. I was in Berlin and met somebody that you had written with.
Yeah, I had a number 1 over there.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Farben.
I met this person in a random bar, and we just started talking about Nashville. He's like, "Do you know Chris Gelbute?" I was like, "Yeah, I do, actually."
What
We sent him a
Worldwide.
picture.
Look out, Pitbull.
How we feeling?
So that's the bass line. That's on the.
Yeah, so
Well, actually, he had me play the bass line, and he's like, I don't think that fixed it either. I'm like, all right, let's call Mike Gordon.
we had to call. Yeah, I was like,
Crying right
that
now.
was
And honestly, he also sent it back, and it wasn't perfect. So I had to call him up and be like, I need you to fix this. And he's like, okay.
But it was like, this is the first record I called all the favors, like texting Billy Strings, and he came over and saved the day. I'm like, I mean, this is why I keep coming back to Nashville, and this is why I'm like slowly moving here. It's
Yeah.
And you mentioned Daniel Donato. Also on
Donato,
there?
my boy.
Donato.
Yeah, he's the
Hell of a
best. I mean,
picker.
Yeah.
he was telling me stories about him going to Roberts and just playing at Roberts when he was a kid and stuff. I mean, I love them. I love Cosmic Country. I mean, Steve Poltz is my hero. I know
Yeah.
it's one of his
Oh my gosh.
too.
Poltzy's so great.
We write together. That's our trio. That's
Him
who-
and Carrie Ott were like the 2 guys I moved to town to meet. And I met Carrie first, and then I met Steve Poltz last. But I'm like, I've done it. I've completed my Zelda quest.
Sandwich.
Steve Poltz is the greatest human being on the planet.
Oh my God.
Honestly, he's been on the show before, and maybe Andy Frasco and Chris, you guys are the 2 that maybe have met the kind of energy that
He's
Steve
got
brings,
the gamma gene, man.
Yeah,
He's a
man.
receiver, and he's just,
and stories for days.
And he's
It's like
97 years old.
we ran.
He's like Gandalf. Sorry, Steve.
we call him the wizard. I'm like, this is not your
I love
first life
that.
here on
Yeah.
planet Earth.
Love meeting a wizard.
He's like, I come here to write songs and come, my
The
precious.
shower is also a bath, you know?
I said that joke in Mexico. He's like, I hate you. But shout out to happy birthday, 97 years old today, Steve Poltz.
Yeah, I
Here.
like getting
Wow.
old.
I have a-
personally. I think getting old is awesome.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
loving
wait.
it.
Well, it's when you look so young and full of life.
Talking about him, right?
All of
For
us
those
here
that
in
can't
the
see, I
studio.
look like I swallowed their truck.
Chris,
That's not
moved to-
true.
I think you're happier now. He lives in the farm land.
I
Where do you live?
I live out between Ashland City and Pleasant View, out in the middle of nowhere.
I've never seen this man smile more in my life.
Aw.
Like he used to
I
live
got
in the
tomatoes
city.
now.
I got tomatoes now.
I, got things
I
that-
got-
I also have a child, you know. But
That helps.
That's a big
too.
deal.
yeah, it's a big deal.
That's a big
yeah.
deal. How old?
6 months.
Oh, so very much
Baby.
newborn.
Benji.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
man. That's awesome.
Thanks.
I asked to be the Godfather. He
No
said,
one saw
no
this
way.
one. Yeah, I need
No,
someone
I'm
who's going to be
texting
around.
Mike Gordon. Yeah. He's like, no, I'm texting Mike Gordon.
Yeah,
again.
I'm texting Mike Gordon. Yeah.
Hey, need this one favor from you, bro.
Yeah. Hey Trey, do you mind being my godfather?
I guarantee you he's heard that before.
I guarantee you he's probably.
I love that band, but I do not envy their celebrity status among hippies because they can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
That'd be
I mean, the
sad.
jam scene's so different with just because I do 250 shows. I've been doing 250 shows a year for 15 years straight. It's
wow,
our 15 year
Wow.
anniversary as a
Wow.
band, and just seeing the community of the jam scene has just made me
Well,
I mean,
remember
it
when
makes me
Taylor
happy.
Swift's fans were like, this is amazing. We can come to the concert early and just hang out in the parking lot, even if we don't get tickets. And Deadheads are like, yeah, since 1969.
I guess maybe one of us should have written a book or something, you
we've
know?
created a new meta for going to concerts. Wow.
Speaking of that, this song's called Try Not to
All
Die.
right. Andy Frasco, live on Lightning 100.
You want to sing the second verse?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm just another nobody running in the human race on a pale blue dot suspended on a sunbeam spinning through outer space. Even with all this gravity, there's other things pulling us down. We should be living on Mars by now, but we're all running around. We worry about salaries, payments, and statements. Living in a basement, procrastination, left wing, right. What should I wear tonight? Oh, ain't it insane how we all make it so difficult, so complicated, none of it matters. It's just a crazy ride. So pay all your bills, stay off the pills, try not to die. Hey! Tell them the truth, Galbuta.
Yeah, time is a handsome devil. Dance with it if you dare. 'Cause one of these days we'll be pushing up daisies under the dirt somewhere. Oh, try not to overthink it. Now that'll just make it worse. Enjoy what you got, forget what you're not. Remember that love comes first.
Not those salaries, payments, and statements. Living in a basement, procrastination, left wing, right. What should I wear tonight? Oh, ain't it insane how we all make it so difficult, so complicated, none of it matters, it's just a crazy ride. So pay all your bills, stay off the pills, try not to die. Woo! I'm just another nobody running in the human race, and I ain't gonna let another 1 second of my life go to waste. Especially at 9:30 a.m. Right, Galbuta?
Hey, let's do it.
Salaries, payments, and statements. Living in a basement, procrastination, left wing, right. What should I wear tonight? Come on, bud, let's do this. Oh, ain't it insane how we all make it so difficult, so complicated, none of it matters, it's just a crazy ride. So pay all your bills, stay off the pills, try not to die. So pay all your bills, stay off the pills, try not to die. Pay off the bills, stay off the pills, try not to die. Try not to die. Try not to die. Try not to die. Hey, we got through it.
Hey! Woo! What a life lesson.
Fantastic.
It's really
And real quick for you,
Feel
do
good.
business with your friends and neighbors. Spring Valley City Bank.
Oh, wow. Straight out of the 815, Chris
815.
Galbuta. Just found out that,
that
we
was
were...
the whitest thing I've ever seen in my life, right there.
That was, gosh, what, about 15 miles apart we were born.
Yeah,
That-
I was
that-
actually closer to Grand Ridge, the streeter, so I wasn't even that far from you.
Oh man.
Called
This
it
is
Pine
so
Hills or
cute.
Stonyville if you look on a map.
Stonyville.
Stonyville.
Still live there today.
Yeah.
I grew up by a stoner park, so I kind of match
Yeah.
you. Same, totally
and the park I'm
different.
in is the Stoner Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Got Andy Frasco and Chris
Hi,
Galbuta
man.
joining us here in the Lightning 100 studio, and we should have this much fun every single morning.
Anytime you want us back, well, I'll wake his butt
come
up.
on in.
Let's go.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm looking at andyfrasco.com. I clicked on the little tour tab there, and I see you got a lot of
You're kinda
shows
busy.
coming up.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, 15 years of doing 200 plus shows a
I'm
year.
the festival guy.
You know, I don't
Bestie,
see
bestie.
two key words.
Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right.
I just played Caverns last week.
Well,
Yeah, we're doing 25 festivals this summer.
No Bonnaroo?
No Bonnaroo. But I might go.
Oh, I'm going to be there.
He's usually here at once or twice.
A special lady invited me to go, and I think I might take the invitation. So if you're listening, I will be there with you, my sweet angel.
Mom, I can't wait to see you at the concert.
My mom will take me to the concert. Mom, will you pick me up at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, right.
She would, right?
My
Mama
eyes
would.
bulging out of my head. Mom, pick me up. Come on, I need
Chris,
to get back
why
to
do your
Nashville.
pupils look like hockey pucks?
I just watched Fish at 4 a.m. The private set, the Super Jams. We gotta get out of here. They're gonna get us out of here.
I don't think I've tried
FCC's
this
outside
much.
with
Yeah,
Homeland
right.
Security.
I think that's the knocker here at the door, right?
Guys, seriously though, come anytime.
I'm coming. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Andy Frasco, Chris Gilbuta joining us here in the studio. And yeah, we are having fun. Make sure, for those of you that maybe found us via the World Saving Podcast, which you can find on volume.com, be sure to throw a like and follow with us here at Lightning 100. And if you found Andy Frasco via Lightning 100, make sure you throw a follow and a like on Andy Frasco World Saving Podcast. And again, the new album is out in the wild now.
Yeah, we're really
And
proud of it.
check out andyfrasco.com for those tour dates. Looks like the next one is coming up next week in our nation's capital, playing the 930 Club.
930 Club.
Up in D.C. So getting ready to hit the road again, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Can I say one more thing to your
Yeah.
people? Okay, so guys, it's 9:30. I know you don't want to go to your job. I bet you're struggling right now. Take a deep breath. Know that we're all here for you. We all love you. Get out there and go have some fun. F-U-N, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can't say it any better than that, so we won't even try. Andy,
Even if your
It's gonna
job
be a
sucks.
great day.
Even if your
You're gonna
job
do a great job, people.
Did I just
Pick
trump
up
them?
yourself by your bootstraps. It's gonna be a great.
Excuse
what is
me,
it, Wednesday?
excuse me, excuse me.
It's gonna be a big day. Big like my hands.
Wow.
Great people.
I totally trumped them, didn't I? I mean, do whatever you want. Be sad. Who
Yeah,
cares?
sad, whatever.
Be sad. Be
Just support
lonely.
independent radio,
Just
please.
support independent radio while you're being depressed
Before
or something.
it goes away, you gotta
Yeah.
support
Because
it.
it's F-U-N.
It's F-U-N.
It's F-U-N.
Yeah.
And I'm pregnant.
That's Andy Frasco, ladies and gentlemen,
Have a
right
good
here
night.
on Lightning 100. That's right. Take care, everybody. We'll be back in tomorrow at 6 a.m. Stephanie's on the way to take over here in studio.
extra shot of coffee.
Yes, thank you guys so much for joining us. Wrapping it up, we'll sneak in the new one from I'm With Her before Stephanie takes over here on Nashville's Independent Radio.
Lightning 100.